today's video, we're gonna go over the top 10 leaders in Power Rangers Legacy Wars that you should be using for your game. Now, we will start off with the character in 10th place, and it is the Yellow Ranger from the 2017 movie Trini. Not the classic Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, but this one is actually pretty good. It actually resembles to some of the other characters in the game, and you notice that it has this kick, this KO kick. So essentially, for this character, what people generally do is they kick the opponent, knocking them back, which stuns them for a bit, and then they use the ground and pound, and it's generally a good character if you don't have any other characters to use for your game. Now, moving on, in 9th place, we have the Blue Ranger from 2017 again, the movie. This is Billy, and this is generally a good around, it's an all-around balanced character. That's all I gotta say. As you can see, it's classified as balanced character. And the thing is, at this moment in time, there's only 2 balanced characters. So this video is only good for this posting due to changes and rebalancing and stuff like that. So anyways, Billy is a good character if you don't have any other character, and if you used up your orbs. Essentially, these balance orbs, right? You're either going to use it with Zane or Billy. So, you know, you might as well use it on Billy. Now, Billy is a fairly defensive character. Essentially, most of his skills are defense. This one, very nice skill. Usually, generally, what you do for this character is you use the blast radius, and then that will knock them up into the air, and then you could do this punch if you want, this combo, or you could do this one, or you could do the EMP. It's really up to you. In 8th place, we have Snid. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but this character is not bad at all. He's kind of cheap, you know. He locks you in the corner. Most likely, if you're using it, you're going to be locking the opponent in the corner. Now, you don't want to use split personality. That one is very, very bad. People can block it. This one is not bad. If you get it correctly, essentially, it will hit 2 times. It will hit the enemy back, knocking them back, and then once they're in the corner, it will knock them up into the air as well. So what you want to do for this character is you want to use Exploding Sword, essentially, and then what happens then is they're gonna fly into the air if you're good, and then you could use rush down. Now, if you don't have Exploding Sword and you have rush down, you want to use rush down and cancel. Yeah, so you want to use rush down and cancel. But anyways, let's move on. In 7th place, what we have is the Green version 2, the Green Ranger version 2. For this character, you could say it's cheap, you could say, you know, he's good or whatnot, but essentially, the focus for this character is this attack, the Challenger Kick, really strong attack, so be sure to level that attack up, and the Power Beatdown. But the thing with Power Beatdown is that you have to keep canceling. So you do the first hit and then you cancel. This one is a defensive skill. If you get stuck in, you know, in some sort of hyper combo Feeny, then you probably want to use this one to get out of it. Nightmare Charge, you might want to use that sometime. If you use this one, the Challenger Kick and the Power Beatdown a lot, you might want to use the Nightmare Charge because the opponent is going to block. Alright, in 6th choice is the White Ranger. Now, the White Ranger I haven't used much. I haven't leveled him up, but he's relatively strong, especially when I've lost to him a couple of times in battle. Alright, so the White Ranger is really, he has the Flash Kick, which is also a nice attack, just like the Challenger Kick. So the Flash stuns the enemy, and then you want to use Saba Throw. So that's essentially what you use for him, and the other ones you can combine whatever you want. In 5th place, we have, believe it or not, Alpha 5, because he's Alpha 5. Of course, he has to be in 5th place, right? So Alpha 5 has a very high health, so that means that, you know, you stay alive longer, and you want to upgrade his talents and everything. But essentially, his attacks is focus on blocking, and then once you block their attack and you stun them. You want to use this one. This is an uppercut attack, and then you can use sunken smack, or you can use get down. Either one, they're good. Now, if if you get this one, you want to use it right away and cancel. You don't want to, you don't want to use it that much because this one is easily blocked. Or you could block the enemy and then use the heavy attack, which is also, good. So that's Alpha 5 in 5th place. In 4th place, we all probably would have guessed. It's Kimberly! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Pink Ranger, is a very, very good character. If you have her, she's a fast character. And her backflip kick, that is very, very strong. Or it gives you a lot of opportunity to launch strong attacks. Even though they don't look so strong here. You notice the attacks are like 500, but you want to launch them in the air, use this attack. Or you launch them into air, use this attack. Backflip and then power chop and then arc shot. Or you could do backflip, arc shot, power chops. Or you could do backflip, power chops, jump shot. Or you could do backflip, jump shot. So, anyways, very good character. I like her. So, she's in 4th place. Now, in 3rd place is a character I don't have. And that's Rita Repulsa. I hate fighting her. Gotta say that she's one of my most hated person to fight. Because essentially, that one, not the wand sweep, one of them, I think it's Mystic Fate. They launch you in the air. 2 hits of those things, if leveled up, you're not coming back down. And if you come down, you're probably going to be dead. So, anyways, very, very strong character. Usually, no one uses this unless they're stuck with that attack. And very few people use this attack as well. So, the focus attack is to get Mystic Fate. The Mystic Fate is where she does the wand, and then there's 2 orbs, and the orb launches you in the air, right? So, very strong character. I don't have her, but highly recommended. Definitely worth being in 3rd place. Now in 2nd place, once we get to 2nd place, these are harder to get characters. So if you don't get them, that's fine. It is Magna Defender. Now I hate fighting this character. Obviously he is very strong. And, his focus attack, if you're using him, I will go into more detail in single videos if I get the opportunity to get the character, and you can always check out my other videos for that. Noble blow, and then you might want to do the spinning one, I think. Yeah, so this one jumps into the air. This one knocks him into the air. This one jumps into the air and then spins. Or this one does an explosion, knocks him into the air, and then use this one. So, anyways, that is the Magna Defender in 2nd place. And in 1st place, we all probably would have guessed this. At this moment in time, this is the best character, Dracon. And, very, very fast character. Gotta say that very, very good to use as well. Because almost all of his attacks are fast except Thunder Slash. Thunder Slash is not an attack that's meant to be landed. Essentially, you can cancel at any time, and once you see your enemy blocking, you will want to cancel right away and then use either Corkscrew Torpedo or Surging Cyclone. These are the 2 main attacks, especially Surging Cyclone. About 1,000 damage, 800 here. So very, very strong attacks. And this one launches the enemy into the air. But anyways, you want to get him. He is number 1 on my list. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. We'll be back in the next video. Do you have a better list? Comment in the comment section below. That's the top 10 leaders in Power Rangers Legacy Wars.